what the ancients knew that we've forgotten. They built monuments that align with the stars. They moved stones weighing hundreds of tons, without machines. They mapped the heavens with precision we're only now beginning to understand. The ancients, we often think of them as primitive, simple people from a forgotten age. But what if they weren't just early versions of us? What if they knew something? Something powerful. Something we've lost. Because scattered across the ruins of time are clues. In sacred geometry, in myth, in temples, tombs, and texts, there's a memory buried beneath the dust of empire and the silence of time. Tonight, we unearth the lost knowledge of the ancients and explore what humanity may have once known and why it was taken away. 1. Ancient engineering, beyond modern logic. Let's begin with the obvious, but still unexplained. How did the Egyptians build the Great Pyramid of Giza, aligned almost perfectly to true north, and with such mathematical precision, it continues to baffle architects? How did the stones at Baalbek in Lebanon, some weighing over 1,000 tons, get quarried, moved, and set without cranes, engines, or steel? Across the globe, from Tiwanaku in Bolivia to Angkor Wat in Cambodia, the ancients built with impossible precision, embedding knowledge of astronomy, geometry, and the Earth's own magnetic field. Who taught them these things? And why can't we replicate their feats today? 2. Sacred geometry and the universal blueprint. Sacred geometry isn't just art. It's a hidden language. The ancients embedded Fibonacci spirals, golden ratios, and perfect symmetry in their temples, pyramids, and mandalas. The flower of life, found carved in Egypt and India, contains the blueprint of creation, shapes that correspond to everything from atoms to galaxies. But here's the question. How did cultures that never met, on opposite sides of the planet, use the exact same sacred patterns? Is this coincidence? Or did they tap into a universal knowledge system, a lost science of consciousness and matter? 3. Astronomical mastery of ancient civilizations. The Dogon tribe of Mali knew about Sirius B, a star invisible to the naked eye, before modern telescopes ever confirmed its existence. The Maya developed calendars more accurate than the Gregorian one we use today, predicting solar eclipses with near-perfect precision. The Babylonians, Sumerians, and Egyptians all mapped celestial cycles that span tens of thousands of years. And in places like Göbekli Tepe, we find carvings and structures aligned not just to the solstices, but precessional cycles lasting over 25,000 years. Were these civilizations just staring at the sky for millennia? Or were they preserving cosmic knowledge handed down from an even older source? For lost teachings, sound, vibration, and healing. In ancient Egypt, temples like Dendera and Hathor weren't just for worship. They were built with acoustic chambers, designed to resonate at specific frequencies. The Vedas of India speak of sound as the creator of the universe, Om as the first vibration. Pythagoras taught that the entire cosmos is mathematical and musical, a music of the spheres. Modern science now confirms sound can levitate matter. Frequency affects brain waves, cells, even water molecules, with the ancients using sound and vibration as tools for healing, and maybe even levitation? 5. Why was this knowledge lost? If the ancients had such deep understanding of math, sound, stars, and spirit, what happened? Some say it was war. Empires rise, libraries burn, and knowledge dies with the wise. Others believe it was deliberate, that sacred knowledge was hidden or hoarded by priesthoods, secret societies, or elite powers who feared what people might do with it. And then there's the idea that it wasn't lost, but buried, encoded in myth, symbol, and stone, waiting for the right moment in time, when we were ready to remember. Maybe humanity isn't on a straight line of evolution. Maybe it's a cycle, a great forgetting, followed by a great remembering. And the ancients, they weren't trying to control the world. They were trying to show us how to live with it, in harmony, with the earth, with the stars, with ourselves. Because perhaps the greatest knowledge we lost wasn't about building pyramids or mapping the sky. It was that we are not separate from the universe. We are its reflection, its echo, its remembering. So what do you think? Was ancient humanity wiser than we give it credit for? What pieces of lost knowledge do you believe are waiting to be found? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're drawn to hidden history, ancient wisdom, and truths buried beneath time, subscribe to Secrets Beyond Time, because the past didn't vanish. It's waiting for someone to ask the right question. And maybe that someone is you.